Welcome to another episode of Topics on Topic. I'm your host, Louis Montcho. Today is Friday, the 19th of March, 2021. I have good news to tell you folks. I was lucky enough and very proud of myself that, able to get the Pfizer vaccine today. And some of you folks, it's been a while, and I've not been able to, to get on doing the podcast, and have a lot of stuff going on in my life, and a lot of things that have happened, and things that are going on, and things that are happening, and there's just so much to talk about. And I just want to take the time today to say hello to some of these folks that are listening to the show, and also to appreciate all these folks that have been on my side and continue listening to Topics on Topic. And also, what I said, a lot of things have happened. A lot of things is just continuing happening, and that's exactly what I said. And why I said that, it's sadly, just a couple weeks ago, I lost my aunt, passed away in the state of Maryland, and very sad times, very difficult for me. She was 87 years old, but one of the reasons why it kind of affected me so much is the fact that, she was the last in my mom's family, siblings, and, I lost my mom about 15 years ago, died in a car crash, alongside my two baby brothers in London, and that was 2005, and I've been I hold on to, their memory through my aunt, who just passed away, and it's very difficult. And it's so much difficult because before she died, I was able to go to Maryland and get to the hospital to see her, and it was very difficult to see her in her current plight and what she was going through. It was really difficult because that's not the aunt that I know. I mean, she's always been very jovial, very active and funny and all that good stuff. So it's very difficult. That have to see that, and also what I'm going through, just my mind, and just thinking of her, and when she was alive, and seeing her in the hospital, and then now she's passed. So that's really hard, and apart from that, we have so much to talk about, and I'm going to take a little break here and then come back a little bit and continue the show. I'm listening to Marcus Miller, High Life. Great guy, great bass guitar player. I'm a big fan of jazz, and I listen to that stuff all the time. But anyway, you are tuned into Topics on Topic. I am your host, Louis Montcho. Today, March the 19th, on Friday, the day I got my Pfizer vaccine. Well, it's just the first dose. I had to go back. I have to go back on 2 weeks from today to get the second one. And then after that, maybe it will be better. I can breathe better to know that, at least I have something that could help, the combating the whole coronavirus, and what I want to say to you folks, man, go and get the vaccine. There is nothing wrong with the vaccine. I took the vaccine and I feel great. I took the vaccine about 1:30 p.m. California time, and what is about 8:26 p.m. California time, so I'm still doing fine. So don't be afraid, and just go get it. And it's the only way that we can all be able to go out there, have fun, and throw away the bloody mask. And if we all not lining up to take this vaccine, we're going to continue to be behind closed doors. We're going to continue to wear the mask, and we're going to continue to do the 6 feet. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to do that anymore. I am tired. I'm tired of this whole thing and going to the grocery store. Sometimes you got to stay outside because there's a lot of people inside. It is just too much. And I say, folks, get out there, sign up, get the vaccine, and let's just put all this whole coronavirus thing behind us. And what else is going on? today, I don't know, on my way going for the vaccine, I found out something that about Joe Biden, that he was getting on the plane on the Air Force One, and he stumbled like about 3 times. And then you got Fox, of course, they all over it, and probably just being funny about the whole thing. But this is not something funny. I mean, it's he's an older guy, but yeah, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about what's on the news. What is on the news? A lot of stuff on the news. What do we have on the news? Well, we're still talking about the vaccine. Like I just said it, several times, that, we need, guys, sign up, go get the vaccine. And why? Hey, it's going to make us all feel better, and we can get back to normal. So we have to go out there, get the vaccine. While I was visiting my mom, years and years ago, before my mom passed, and what she said there is that in order for you to get what you want, or for you to be successful at what you're trying to get to, or what you're trying to do, is to take the risk. And the reason why I said that is that if some of you folks that are scared of taking the vaccine, then how are we going to feel better? So anything that's going to bring a positive or success, that we have to take the risk. I mean, nothing comes easy in life. So we have to do that. And another thing that I wanted to talk about is, like, I've kind of noticed a lot of things that, been happening around me, and how some of the folks, we talk a lot about equality. We talk a lot about, we're fighting for equality. We talk a lot about racism. But what do we do not talk about? We talk about black on black prejudice and racism exist. It exists. And how do you handle that? Look, in order for you to be able to talk about helping other folks. Hey, folks, sorry about the little delay here. Thank you so much for listening to Topics on Topic. I am back. I am your host again. This is Louis Montcho. We were talking about equality, and I just briefly kind of touched the subject a little bit. But what I am trying to say is that in order for you to gain respect and equality through another race or creed or whatnot, we have to respect each other. We have to support each other as a race. As speaking to you folks, I'm a black man, and we have to not destroy each other, and to kind of dish, the folks that are in our lives, are the people that respect us, the people that are there for us, the people that we talk to. These are kind of sort of like a close niche kind of situation where, as blacks, and we know what is going on outside, we know how badly we've been treated for over 400 years here in the United States. So by saying so, we really need to come together as a race and help each other, and do not put each other down. And another thing that, I wanted to say also is that, I visited a country, Tanzania, which is very close to Kenya, and the capital city is Dar es Salaam. And just a few days ago, I got a horrible news over there that the president of Tanzania passed away, and due to complication of the heart, and which, well, some of the folks are saying that's not true, because he's a guy that really downplay the coronavirus. This is the same as what Trump did here in the United States, and tell people to go out there to forget about the coronavirus, that the country do not have coronavirus. So here's the deal. This guy, Dr. Magufuli, the former president, because he's passed away, telling the country that they don't have coronavirus, and that they should be okay. And then I mean, I just found out that President Magufuli, he was rushed to the hospital, and only 24 hours or 48 hours after that, he died. And I am not making this up, but I was told that this man who was telling the country and telling the other folks that there is no coronavirus, well, here's it. He had the coronavirus. He died because of the coronavirus. Okay? And that is just wrong. And now I believe there's a lot of people in Tanzania that are, scared, sickened, and whatever. And, the country is just in turmoil. I mean, I've been to Tanzania, and compared to some of the other African countries, it's actually well developed, and Dr. Magufuli really did a good job, as far as the economy and all that stuff. Because I've been to all the African countries, and some countries in West Africa, some countries in East Africa or North Africa. These countries are really, really poor, and they're really behind, and Tanzania is doing pretty well, and I think that he should get that respect, and gratitude for what he did, and to the developing and the economy of the country. He did an amazing job, and that is true, and I've been there. So, but on the other hand, his handling of the coronavirus is just horrible, and I believe that is the reason why we should not take other lives as, what should I say, rubbish. Because really, that's probably that's the right word to use, is rubbish. Because, you run in the country and you're telling folks that, well, there's no coronavirus, which, well, that is not true, But anyway, may his soul rest in peace. But that's what I have to say about that. That's what's going on in Africa. That's the big news over there in Africa. And another crazy stuff going on in the U.S. I don't know that a lot of you folks know about this. Is people from the Asian community are being attacked, raped, or been, there's stuff that talks about people being beat up in the train stations, and it's just all because of what former President Donald Trump said about the coronavirus. Called the coronavirus all sorts of bloody nickname, like, Kung Flu and the China virus, the Wuhan virus or whatnot. Now, these guys that are supporting Trump are now going after the Asian community, And now, I mean, it's like the racism in America is too much. It's just too much to gather and to handle. It is really crazy unnecessary, some of the stuff that is going on. But anyways, I'm going to, kind of end the show here until we have another chat again here on Topics on Topic. Again, thank you folks for listening, and thank you so much for all your support, and I hope that you folks continue to listen to the show. There's going to be a whole lot of stuff going on, and there's going to be a whole lot of stuff to talk about. And the next show, my host will be back. And really, that's what I have to say about that. Again, I am your host, Louis Montcho. Thanks for listening. Cheers.